Hello, we're going to the pool, Mrs. That way. All right, thank you. So, looks like they're trying to put it together or something. You got bathrooms here. Coming. Looks like it's straight ahead.
Yeah.
Is this it? Hello. Hey, Ozzy. Hey, Pogie. Huh. Nice. You want me to close it? Leave it open? Okay. So, let's see. Pogie is the Foz. Is the Foz. What the heck is a Foz? What are you talking about, man? So, hopefully connection stays on. But anyway, this is where I'm at. I'm at this hotel. I'm sort of splurging here. And let me show you. We got the kids' pool here. And we got the pool over here. In the house. So there's the big pool. And I'm wearing my two-piece. Joseph's in here? Oh, hey Joseph. I didn't see Joseph. I'm wearing my two-piece, my t-shirt and shorts. Let's see. I guess signal's still good. Hopefully, I don't know if signal will be good here. I'm guessing it is, but I don't know. We'll see. What is that? Frogs? Where's a frog? I don't see a frog. Oh, there's a frog. Cool. Look at that big frog over there. Yeah, zoom into him. He's hanging out here at the swimming pool. Two-piece of chick. There he goes, hopping around. That's the bullfrog. Let's see. What's it? That's not. I don't know if that's a bullfrog or not. It's a big frog, though. Big frog. So anyway, where is this? This is in Rojas City. Panay Island, I think they call it. Panay Island, Ilo, all that stuff. I don't know if they call it Ilo Island or if they call it Panay Island. I've heard both. National Geographic footage. Yeah, I love animals, man. I've got a lot of videos with animals. It's on the animal playlist. Yeah, I love animals. Anyway, so, oh, man, it was a rough trip getting over here. Had to, place we stayed last night. It was, what was the name of it? Botita? Calibo. Yeah, I can never remember those words. All the Tagalog words and names and stuff. I can't never remember any of this stuff. It's just way everything they talk and all the actions and everything is like the opposite of what I'm used to in the U.S. But anyway, Calibo, where we were at last night, it was really cool. The people were really nice, Very, very nice. I was going to do an interview with this guy last night. Hey, Elvie. How you doing, Elvie? Thank you for subbing, Elvie. I appreciate that. Where you from, Elvie? So, yeah, Kalibo. The people are really nice, and the interview didn't happen. Um, we just didn't make it work before I left. I got on a bus, and the bus was like, LV, remember me? You don't remember me. I I don't remember you. Honestly, I don't, bro. It must have been a while. Hey, David. What's up, David? So anyway, I got on the bus this morning after it was almost afternoon, and basically it was like a roller coaster ride. Let's see. Oh, JB. Yeah, okay. Well, no wonder I didn't remember you because you changed your username, bro. What's up, man? How's it going? DK says, sorry, still waking up. Haha, yep. And that's awesome. It's all good, man. It's all good. Joseph says, up, David? JB, of course. Yeah, I remember JB, man. Yeah, I remember you. Who couldn't forget? Nobody can forget you, especially the ladies. The jeepney buses. No, it wasn't a jeepney bus. It was a regular bus, but it felt like the shocks were gone and the road was it was rough. It was a rough road, so it was a lot of bouncing and bouncing, and a lot of curves because it's around the mountain area, but it's close to the ocean, so it's a beautiful area. But some of the roads need fixing, in the Philippines, and a lot of them need fixing. I wouldn't say some, a lot need fixing. And so, yeah, it got very bumpy and it was a rough ride. And like I said, a lot of curves, so it felt like we were on a roller coaster. That lasted for about 3 hours. Yesterday, when I was traveling, it was the same thing. So both of those things were totally tough, but the areas were absolutely beautiful. Got some pictures, did some videos and stuff. I haven't really looked at them too much to see how everything looks because everything always looks better in person than it does on pictures and videos. Oh, what time? What time is it in my country? Which country? U.S. or Philippines? I'm in the Philippines right now. JB, I mean, we're in the same country. What are you talking about? So, and then basically, I went to the biggest island. It's like the longest island in the Philippines. Not island, but beach. Yeah, like waterfront beach in the Philippines. Yeah, it's the longest one today. Let's see what time. What time is it here? It's well in the Philippines. It is. What time is it, Eve? Hey, Eve. What time is it now? 8:19. It's 8:19. What's up, Brian T? How's it going? Yeah, 8:19 in the Philippines. And what else happened? I went to a restaurant called Canadian Beaver Bar and Grill today, and yeah, that was pretty interesting. Remind me which island you're in. The island I'm in today is I think is this called Panay Island or is it? called Ilo Island?
I don't know.
It's either Panay Island or Ilo Island. It's where Ilo City is on. I heard today it was Panay Island. Let's see. I have work tomorrow. Okay. Remind me. Which island? No. But normally I stay over in Mindoro Island. But today I guess this is Panay Island. It's a big island, and basically, if you look on the map and you look at Ilo City, it's that island, and it's a big island. Boracay, very popular, which I've done videos on, is close to here, and that's like the place that everybody wants to go to is Boracay. Um, it's close to here, but I tell you what, it's really awesome over here. I mean, I sort of like this better than Boracay. But yeah, there's our we're out here at the pool, and I spent a little bit more money today on this hotel room. And I did a video on the room with the cost and everything. I haven't decided if I should post it because it seems like sometimes I post stuff and nobody will watch the stuff, and I just don't want to put something out there that people won't watch. So it's a tough decision on what to put out and what not to put out because some things people definitely watch and some things they don't. Everything is cheap, but still you're an island. Yeah, everything is cheap. Yeah, yeah. Every place in the Philippines is an island. So no matter what island you're on, it's going to be cheap. You know, every island is. Manila. Manila's on the Luzon Island. Um, so, yeah. As far as this place, I didn't get the fancy room. I got the cheap room, but yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice room, pretty nice pool here, a pretty nice location, close to the ocean. Just got through walking out there on the sands. I feel you put a lot of effort in your video, but nobody watches it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the crazy thing is the videos I put out. Yeah, I feel that way because my lives wind up being more valuable than the videos because it takes less time to do a live. I jump on a live and like just do it in like an hour or two. But if I'm doing a video, I have to make the video, then I have to edit the video, and I have to do all the things to get it posted and all that kind of stuff. And the editing can take a while. Um, and I think I hit every point with the video part. And then if it's gonna get less watching time than my live, then I'm like, you know, yeah, it sucks. What's up? Good evening, Ray. How's it going, man? Ray's coming out here to where I'm at. I'm at Roax City, man. Rohax, Hacks, Rohax, Rohax City. Yeah, I'm at Rohax City, and Ray's supposed to be coming out here as well. Show you the pool, Ray. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Got a pool out here. And then there's a smaller pool on the other side over there. And there was a big frog hopping around outside, but I don't see him now. Let's see. What are the activities in your hotel? Um, this is a pretty new place, and I almost feel like we're the only people here. So I don't think there's many activities going on. There is like some kind of market room they got. I haven't walked in there yet, but yeah, I think that's where they have the breakfast and all that kind of stuff. Restaurant. Basically, I think it's mainly a restaurant, basically. And I haven't walked in it yet. I'm going to go there in the morning because the breakfast is included in the price for the hotel. Let's see. Yes, you have to make sure your videos are quality. They will not perform as well initially, but as you grow, they will get watched where your live streams want. If that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, the crazy thing is, there's actually people still watching the live streams after they're posted. So, but yeah, quality is a good thing. Also, just the content, as well. You got to make sure it's what people want to watch, basically. And I'll put stuff out there that I think a lot of stuff I'll put out there are just stuff that people don't want to watch. Some of it they do, some of it they don't. That's plain and simple. I mean, that's what it's all about. What people want to watch, what kind of information they want to get, and so forth. What's the name of this hotel?
Aluncina?
Alucina. Aluncina.
Aluncina.
Yeah, here it is. Aluncina. Yes, Aluncina Hotel and Spa. Let's see. Breakfast is the best time when you're at the hotel in the hotel. Yeah, that and sleeping.
That's my sleeping time.
And yeah, wish they wish they had a jacuzzi, but that's okay. I haven't gotten in the water here yet. It was pretty neat out here as far as the types of seashells they have out here. It's pretty neat. Ray says, yeah, but in a year, new subscribers will watch a video without topic rather than a live stream for the past. Uh, but in a year, oh yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, yeah. As far as a year goes, yeah, you're right. Yeah, over time, yeah, that's true. There still needs to be content they want to see, but yeah, and it does need to be quality and so forth. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really, big on talking about a bunch of business with people that want to have interest in Philippines and so forth. But I'm booked at the Breakfast Hotel and Bar. The Breakfast Hotel and Bar. The name of the hotel is Breakfast Hotel. Oh no, I'm sorry. I can't hardly read. Beachfront. That's sort of the funny things that makes my videos funny as far as my live stream. I can hardly read them because my phone is so freaking small. It's an old iPhone. Yeah, I need to upgrade. Where is my vitamin E? Vitamin E? Vitamin E? What are you talking about? Vitamin E. What is the sun vitamin? I'm trying to remember what the sun vitamin is. Is it a D? Yeah, that's vitamin D. Vitamin E like eggs? I know David don't like eggs. I was like, vitamin E like eggs? Oh, the Beachfront Hotel and Bar, Ray? I haven't heard of it. I didn't take a lot of time to figure out where to go to. I just made it pretty quick because I'm still, traveling. And I've just been pretty impulsive with the whole thing, which to me makes things more fun and interesting when you can do it like that. Let's see. Beach house and bar. Oh, okay. Um, so you're going to be here on what? Was it the 5th? September the 5th? I think today's the 2nd, I believe. How much is a night? For the room I got, USD, it's about $41 USD. And like I said, I got one of the cheaper rooms. Um, they have, yeah, they have a lot of different types of rooms here. A lot of different types. So, and breakfast is included in that price. Taxes are included in that price. So taxes, breakfast, everything's included with that price. No extra fees or anything. Hi, Mikey, everyone. What's up, Bruce Davis? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Bruce Davis. Didn't I think you were in here recently, I believe. You don't know vitamin E pills? Uh, yeah, I know vitamin E pills. But you said, let's see, let's go back to what you said. Oh, you can't find your pills. Okay, you're looking for vitamin E pills. All right, you're just talking out loud. Okay, okay. I thought you were asking me like I'm supposed to be sending you some vitamin E pills. Like I sound like a drugstore dealer or something. Let's see. 41 is cheap on average. I pay 50 a night. Yeah, yeah, it's I look at the value, right? So I I want to have certain things, and if I can get those certain things and I can get them at a good price, then that's what I'm thinking about. The value, it's the main thing, with the price and the stuff that you get from it. Do, 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 do. Oh, Bruce Davis, you're from MJ's. Okay, okay, that's where I saw you at then. Oh, welcome, welcome, Bruce. It's good to see you, man. I'm here. I'm doing some traveling, and I am in the same island as Ilo, and I can never get a straight answer from anybody on what name of this island is. Someone told me today it's Panay Island, but anyway, it's got Ilo City on the island and Roax City, and what's the other names? Cataclan is over here, the port that goes over to Boracay. That's over here. Actress, what's up, old man? What's up, Rosvita? How you doing? How you doing, young lady? What are you doing? Let's see. I would appreciate that, Mikey. Hannah Anderson, good to see you, and hopefully we don't lose connection this time. I'm traveling, so I don't know how signals wind up being, but so far everything is looking great. This new hotel I'm at, I changed hotels from where I was at last night. Yeah, so it's great to see you again, Hannah. Let's see. My craziest price was 200. Wow, bro. You know, that was about my craziest price too in the U.S. It was a little bit over 200, like about 250 in the U.S. It was around the D.C. area. Yeah, that was a long time ago, by the way. So yeah, it was crazy. It was ridiculous. How you doing, Hannah? So last year, my wife, me, this is from Bruce Davis. Last year, my wife and me spent 3,000 for a little suit in Angeles City, a little suite, I think. Angeles City came with breakfast. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is what they call a little suite as well. But 3,000, oh, pesos. Okay. Yeah. Um, came with breakfast and it was a nice place. Yeah, this one comes out to right about 2,200. So, it's going to be close to 41 US dollars. Um, and it has the breakfast included. Oh, David's your cousin. Oh, okay. Okay. Sweet. Good to have you. Let's see. What are you doing here? What the heck? Yeah, yeah. Here's the. I don't know if you've seen it yet. We got a really nice pool out here. Let me get my zoom back. Really nice big pool out here, and then over on the other side there's a smaller pool, and it's not far from the beach as well. But I'm going to tell you what. I did a video on Boracay, and in a hotel there in Boracay, reviewed it, and gave the price and all that kind of stuff. And it's a better deal than over here. Um, yeah, so a lot of people will think that Boracay is expensive. It's really not. Um, i- if it's not compared to something like this. We always got to say compared to certain things, because I'll have somebody coming in that only makes $10 a day and they say, "Oh yeah, it is expensive," but I mean it just depends on what you're getting for your money. Basically, it's about value. It's a great price, Hannah. It's YouTube. Anyone can be anywhere. Yeah. Okay, I'm going by. Uh, okay. Let's see. So, what's the plan tomorrow? We have to figure out what the plan is for tomorrow. Hmm. You remind me of a movie. I'm talking to my girlfriend over here. Hannah, it's okay. He's doing nothing bad. Somewhere. Well, we'll walk around a little bit and see if there's anything else interesting out here. They got a big conference room here, it looks like, where they have like meetings and so forth inside here. I'm surprised how big this city is. It's a lot of stuff is spread out. I've not been there. I've been Angeles City, Manila, and Pampanga. Okay, Bruce. Yeah, I would say. So you've been to I've been to Angeles City too. I've been to Manila. I spent a lot of time in Manila, and I'm guessing you're saying Pampanga on the other part. And talking about those places, they're cool and everything. And it all depends on what you're into, right? Let me sit down so I can think about this. Yeah, as far as like where else to go to, I met a guy today that was into scuba diving. So he's like figuring out where he should go. And if you're into surfing, you got, what do they call it? Sergiao, whatever. I can never say the name. Sergao, I think is how to say it. Let's see, quite unbelievable. A hotel only for you two. That's a crazy deal. Yeah, yeah, I think it's a pretty good deal. Yeah, my bad spelling is wrong. Oh, it's okay. I just had to try to figure it out. Try to get it right. Let's see. Have you been to Mexico ever? Never been to Mexico, man. I would go. I mean, I wanted to go. I was hoping to go, but I never have been. Uh, hey, Braylon DeLuce. Hey, Braylon DeLuce. Gerald. Hey, bro. Miss you. Mikey. Miss you. Miss you. Miss you. Hey, Gerald. I miss you too, man. Miss you too. How's weather in Bantangas?
Let's swim.
I was here a few months ago. Braylon. Braylon in the house, or the loose, I guess. Oh, okay. Welcome back, Braylon. How are you doing, man? It's full of cartel. Yeah, I think it's changed a lot now to being full of cartel. So I would definitely be more careful if I was going into Mexico now. But it's such, it's also a huge country. So I think it just depends on where you're at in Mexico as far as safety goes. Because the bigger the country, the bigger the opportunity to be away from certain bad things, right? Because you can go to certain areas that are a lot better than other areas. The best diving experience ever. Europe is overrated. Oh, Mexico is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can imagine that, man. I went down to the South American beaches. They're pretty nice too. Let's see. Braylon on the loose. Good. Let's see. Gerald says the weather is good. Uh, what'd you let me see what people say. Huh. Yeah, somebody trying to talk junk in here. Thank you, Joseph. I don't mind talking junk back to them, but anyway, idiots. Anyway, Gerald says, talking about the trolls, by the way, not the good people. Gerald says the weather is good, a bit sunny, a bit cloudy, a bit rainy. Yeah, that sounds pretty good because that way it's not too hot. You get that cloud and rain, then you got a pretty good temperature. I like that here in the Philippines because yeah, it can get hot here in the Philippines. You don't have the clouds, you don't have the rain, it can get pretty hot. Cartel's just a bonus. I guess if you're trying to play some kind of weird video game, I guess it's a bonus. Uh, Braylon's on the loose. Hey, Braylon. What's up, Braylon? So, anyway, let me think about uh, the restaurant I went to today. Yeah, I had the sandwich, man. It was like chicken filet and then another chicken filet on top of it. It was pretty big. So, what's up? Come to East Africa. Hey, Joseph, how much is a movie in East Africa? Because I was wanting to see a movie, but I couldn't get myself to spend the money on it. Even though it's a lot cheaper here than it is in the U.S., a lot cheaper in the Philippines to go into a cinema. And the cinemas are very nice here. They're not broken down or anything like that. Let's see. But I'm wondering about how much a movie would cost over there where you're at if you want to go to a cinema and watch a movie. Let's see. David, I will show how to swim with the shark. Well, they do have good deals. Joseph, can I have shark meat? What restaurant do you go to? Yeah, the one I went to today was called. Have you ever heard of Canadian Beaver Bar and Grill here in Rojas City, the Philippines? There's only one cinema and it's $3. Yeah, here it is about almost $5-6. It's around $5 to $6. In the U.S., it would be probably how much? Probably about $12, I think. Whale meat. I've never had whale meat. I think I've had shark meat, but I've never eaten whale meat before. And Gerald says, my favorite weather month here in the Philippines is November to February because it's windy and cold. I think a perfect weather, not too hot, just calm. Yeah, and the funny thing is, since you're talking about, around December, I was thinking about, I went into the mall today and they had a bunch of Christmas trees up in there selling them and everything because they start the Christmas season basically September. So yeah, you'll be walking around and hear the Christmas music playing and people putting up decorations and everything. Bruce says most of the thing you do is affordable, but there are some price things like Western lifestyle that cost you. Yeah, that's true. Definitely. I mean, normally I live off about $400 a month. Um, on this month, it's going to be higher because I'm taking this trip and I'm going places and so forth, and to do some YouTube stuff. Let's see. David says I've had kangaroo, horse, and giraffe meat. I haven't had any of that stuff, bro. You gotta tell us how's it taste? How does all those things taste? I haven't had any of them. Bruce says like September through April were really hot. In the Philippines. Um, I remember where I was at. I mean, the thing is, I was in Baguio at the time, and I think it was January. Yeah, around January, and I believe it was January or December or something like that. Anyway, the weather was it was very good, but that's Baguio. So Baguio is definitely going to be different than Angeles City. Good evening, Poe. Hey, Lin, and Samar vlog. Hello, how you doing, Lin? Good to see you. My only exotic meat was buffalo in Rwanda. How was the buffalo, Joseph? Hold on, did I ask you this before? Sounds like I've asked you this. Yes, it's a Christmas season already. This is from Gerald. Christmas season already. I hear a lot of Christmas music. Yeah, me too. I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if I'm going to get tired of it or if I'm still going to enjoy it. I will say this: the music that I've heard has been pretty diverse, different styles and everything. So to not keep playing the same songs over and over again, so maybe it won't be that bad by the end of December. Maybe I'll actually enjoy the whole time. And one thing I do love is when the kids come out and do Christmas caroling. When they come out to your house and out on the streets and they're doing the Christmas caroling. I love that stuff. David Kenneth says, taste of very well done steak, honestly. Tastes like very well done steaks, honestly. Well, that's something I'm pretty happy about. Some very well done steak. Yeah, I could be down with that. Gerald says March to June is the hottest weather in the Philippines. March to June. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Yeah, right now been pretty nice this August. It's been well lately in the last couple of weeks. It's been pretty nice. I saw a Santa on a donkey in my city once. That's an interesting thing to see. I mean, you think about interesting things to see. I'll tell you some things that I have been interesting to me. this was a few days ago. I saw a guy riding down the highway on a motorcycle with a big long palm tree. He had a big long palm tree holding on to it while he was riding the motorcycle down the highway here in the Philippines. And I mean that palm tree was probably 18, 20, 30 or 35, 40 feet long. Now, it was just the trunk part. Actually, is it? Actually, it was like a bamboo tree. Now that I think about it, palm tree and bamboo, I guess, is different material. Anyway, it was more like a bamboo tree, is what it looked like. Yeah, that wouldn't be a palm tree. But anyway, the thing was huge, long, and he was holding it like this while he was riding down the road on a motorcycle. Let's see. Nothing special. And the taste, they wouldn't do it rare. They wouldn't do it rare. Oh, okay. They wouldn't do it rare. Um, yeah, I definitely don't want it rare. I'll tell you that. But medium well is fine because it normally makes the stuff more tender. I like that. Yeah. Other interesting stuff I've seen out here on the beach today while I was walking. There was barely any people out on the beach because it's such a huge beach here. But there was a bunch of dogs out playing on the beach. They were having a great time. They were jumping around and having a great time playing with each other and everything. It was like, did the people get replaced with dogs now? you know, let's see. All the tree thing. Yeah, tree thing. Yeah, and you always see over here in the Philippines, and you probably do there where you're at, Joseph. People riding on top of like bags of rice in the back of a truck, and they'll be way up high and everything. Stuff you wouldn't see that in the U.S. In the U.S., it would be like they'd be so worried and so scared, and everybody would talk about how they're going to get hurt and all that kind of crap. Yeah, like it rare and juicy. Yeah, I mean, I do like a tender steak, so a medium well. Not, I've never went rare though. Bruce says so in province they find big bamboo, tie up, they bundle and drive on trike. I almost got whacked when driving by. Yeah, that's another thing I saw today. Yeah, you do have to be careful out here in the Philippines with all sorts of stuff. But another thing I saw today was like what you're talking about, and it was on the back of a truck. And he's driving down the highway with all that like rubbing against the road, and he's just, yeah. But that thing was pretty thick. The guy was holding on the motorcycle, so I don't know if it was like a really really thick bamboo tree. I don't know how thick bamboo trees get though. So I'm not sure if it was bamboo or it might have been something different. Gerald says the only thing Philippines doesn't have now, that's one of the trademarks of Christmas season. The only things Philippines, oh, the snow doesn't have now snow. Yeah, and I feel bad that Philippines people don't get to experience that, and I know a lot of them want to experience it, and some of them get to whenever they get to travel and be foreign workers and so forth. And yeah, I wish y'all could. I mean, you could always get a machine that creates stuff. I went to a party one time and they had this machine, and it was like, I mean, it was like snow coming out of the machine because they were using ice and it was like cutting it up and throwing it out, and it was like falling all over us. So, yeah, they drag it, rubbing it on the road. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That was the first time I've ever seen that here in the Philippines, but it was on that curvy mountain road coming over here to Rojas City. And yeah, you see a lot of wild things, man. And I don't know if you can think of anything else, yeah, interesting y'all seen. It's hard for me to remember everything, but yeah, it's a lot different than the U.S. over here. I'll tell you that, and I like that. I like how different things are, but sometimes it can be very what's the words I want to use? It could be I can't think of the words, but anyway, it can get, it's not like get on your nerves, but it can get on your, can't think of the words, get on your nerves or something like that. It's not get on your nerves though. But anyway, uh, I can only feel snow in Moa. Moa. Oh, okay. One thing about Moa that I love, I heard about I think they have a snow machine over there. But one thing is they also have something called shaved ice, which is basically where they create like snow and then basically put flavors and stuff on it. And oh my goodness, the only place I've been able to find that is over in Moa. And they have a little vendor place outside between their malls there in Moa, the buildings. And yeah, it's delicious. Oh man, I love that stuff. Bruce says, Mikey, well, if you have girlfriend or wife, there's places close to flying to like Japan, South Korea that has snow. If anyone wants to fly, oh yeah, that's a great idea, bro. I mean, because I mean, a lot of the people here in the Philippines, they haven't gotten the chance to experience that, but they are able to go to places that they'll be accepted as far as the visa goes. They don't have to go all the way to the U.S. to experience snow. That's a good idea. They should just go to, I don't know, part of the ASEAN, where they can be allowed to visit the other countries that are part of the Asian network. So I'm just thinking, do any of them have snow? Is the thing I'm thinking about. I would assume one of those countries has it. I don't know if China's in that network or not. But yeah, that's a good point. Bruce says I've seen enough snow, and I don't know if Japan's in it. I wouldn't be surprised if Japan's not in it. But I mean, for us, yeah, we can definitely go over to Japan. U.S. citizens. We have that privilege. But anyway, Bruce says, I've seen enough snow that I'd rather just live in the Philippines. Sounds like you're from up north, man. Are you from Canada? Are you from like New York, or where are you from? I'm from North Carolina, so basically, yeah, we definitely see snow. We just don't see a lot of it where I'm from. I'm the opposite. I want the snow and the cold. Exactly, bro. Because that's not something you're getting where you're at, right? I would assume, Joseph, y'all never get snow, or do y'all do? Y'all do get snow. I don't know. Y'all might get it. I don't really know. Oregon, but I spent a lot of time in the mountains. Okay. Yeah, Oregon definitely gets snow anyway. Yeah, especially in the mountains, right? So yeah, you've been around a lot of snow then. And Bruce, I spent some time in the mountains too. I spent like a year living in the mountains of Virginia, and I love the mountains. But yeah, you do sort of get tired of having to deal with those cold temperatures and especially ice. I can't stand riding around on ice. Looks like that cat's about to attack you.
Same here, you.
He's looking at you like he's ready to attack. I'm talking to my girlfriend's cat's got eyes real big looking at her. I'll show you the cat over here. Yeah, yeah, I love the mountains, which is the reason I really like Baguio. To be honest with you, if I was like a man with money, I'd be in Baguio. But I'm living off about $400 a month, so it's hard to do that in Baguio. Very hard. Joseph says, when I spend time in France, I always choose the coldest month. Yeah, you're lucky enough to be able to go to France. I've heard you talk about going to France before, and that's awesome that you schedule that out to get over there in the coldest month, which I assume might be February. I don't know, probably February. See, Bruce says in the Philippines they cut tail off the cats. I'm not sure why. You know what?
No?
You know, yeah, it looked like that cat didn't have a tail, right? And I have noticed that. Y'all cut the tails off the cats?
I don't.
I've noticed that before. But I have seen cats with tails too. I've seen both.
A
But
lot of
anyway,
cats have tails.
yeah, but he's saying y'all cut the tails off the cats for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
We don't do that.
She said they don't do that. I don't know. I'm not gonna fight with her, so I don't know. I'm not gonna fight with him.
You see a lot of cats in Gloria and they have tails.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, they all have tails.
Yeah.
We don't.
Maybe
Oh, look at
maybe
the
there's some
tails.
maybe there's some certain tribe out there doing it or something that they got all sorts of different unique tribes here in the Philippines. So they do different things. I don't know. When I was in Angeles City, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember the cats up there being around me. Uh, I was too busy looking at the girls in Angeles City. Let's see. Joseph says, when I know I'm going to France in the year, I take a 1 year visa so I can go wherever I want in the year. Wow, sweet dude. Man, Joseph, you got it going on, bro. Lucky man, lucky man. Joseph is a lucky man. He's more lucky than me. And I'm pretty lucky. But anyway, Bruce says, Mikey, it's okay. You can still live, enjoy life with your girlfriend on $400. Maybe you can find online work, make few. Bruce, I actually did put in for something online that I thought I was going to get because I knew somebody that was going to help. But anyway, the person got my information and found out, like how old I was and didn't thought I was too old, basically. Yeah. So he didn't even want to interview me for the job because he said I was too old for the job.